Alright, today is March 22nd, Sunday. Yeah, I just got done with walking swap meet and rains are picking up a little more. Yeah, we got the dark cloud just came above us and then, yeah, raining. Alright, it's 79 degrees, humidity at 74, 4 miles per hour wind condition. So when the sun is out, it is hot. Yeah, and yeah, I'm about to start rideshare, so I'm setting my limits. Today, I'm gonna set this area right where I'm at. Yeah, this area, all the way up to Kaneohe and Hawaii's East Coast, Hanama Bay, Waimanalo, and all those, right? So, yeah, all set. Alright, I got the filters set, so limits all set. And, uh, it's already 11:10 a.m. Wow, time sure goes. Alright, so, okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slowly drive out. Alright, to the right, exit. Alright, so yeah, I think gas prices are steadily going up. So yesterday, I think the highest I saw was 5,034 cents per gallon. So wow, it is going up. All right, I'm driving out of the stadium, Aloha Stadium, Swami. On the right, you see all the tents. Yeah. So I normally for any rideshare, right over here on the right up ahead, on the right side. That's where the rideshare pickup and drop off is. All right, so this is Salt Lake Boulevard, and yeah. Yeah, mostly cloudy, showers underneath the rain cloud as the rain cloud passing by slowly because the wind condition is very low, 4 miles per hour. Okay. All right, we got the green light. And I'm on Salt Lake Boulevard, and up ahead, that's Kamehameha Highway. Oh, right on the left hand side, there's a Halava rail station. And no, I don't see anyone. Oh, yeah, there's two people I saw. Very little riders. You know, I would think maybe should be more riders since today's one meet. So I thought there will be more riders coming, riding on that swan meet and leaving. But no. Yeah, people are still not used to it or just too much out of their way. Alright. We got the green light, and now we're on Kamehameha Highway, and yeah, on the right hand side that's Ford Island, and on the left hand side you see the rail stop. They always have the rail right there, just stop. Maybe that's the regular stopping point. To have it match up to the timing or something. Yeah, whatever the case is. Yeah, it's there. Yeah. And then up ahead on the right side, that's Arizona Memorial Visitor Center entrance. Okay. So I guess I don't have a ride request as of yet, so I guess I'm just gonna pass it. Yeah. There we go. And so here we go. I'm driving on Kamehameha Highway. Yeah, as you can see, that dark cloud, right? Yeah, that's right above us too. So we get a little rain here and there, showers. Yeah, it's slowly passing. It's kind of like heading towards the ocean. Yeah. So yeah, this portion we're underneath the dark cloud, so we got the shower. Okay. It looks like in town it looks still good. Yeah. Cloudy but white clouds. Yeah. But over here it's more dark clouds. Yeah, right here what I'll do is I'll just go on the freeway. I guess I won't get much a ride request, yeah, until I get more closer to Waikiki. Alright, we're still on the dark cloud, so some rain. Yeah, there was some potholes went through. Just didn't see it till too late. And here's the rail. The sky looks a lot better on Waikiki side. Yeah, up ahead to the right. Oh, another pothole. I was able to avoid it. Yeah, when you drive in the rain too hard, you know, if the rain's too hard, then hard to avoid those because hard to see. And if the water got some puddle build up, then of course you can't see it. Then you're gonna go through some pretty deep, heavy potholes. So yeah, if it's rains some, then I can drive. But if it rains too heavy, it's just not worth it. Right? Yeah. Anyway, yesterday it wasn't raining that hard. You know, they were predicting a thunderstorm, but I didn't. But I got to take a day off and got all my paperwork done. Mainly the tax. I can breathe now. Yeah, so that's what I call water relief. So right here, I'm gonna go over to the next lane. Yeah, kind of strange, right? There's times when I first start, it takes a while before I get a ride request. But once I'm in the loop and got the ride request, then it's just one after another, it just keeps on going. Yeah. It just sent me a message. I just read it quick. Yeah, told me go to the airport direction because there's arrivals coming. Which means just one plane alone, there's so many ride requests. But no, I don't want to turn around. Yeah, now I'm on H201 heading east direction. Right here. And then up ahead, I'm just gonna go one lane over to the left. Yeah. Because this is, lane for exiting into Likelike Highway. Right. Alright, so right here. And I try to stay mostly on the right side, just in case if I get an order, then I have to go exit. Also, I don't drive that fast. I tend to drive slow, so I tend to stay more on the right side. Alright, I got an order. Yep. Alright. So okay, I'm told directed to take Vania Boulevard, so I gotta go to the right side. Over here solid lane, so I gotta wait. Okay, lane opens up and car come. Okay, so I can do. Alright, this car wants to match my speed. Okay, so I slow down more extra, so I guess it doesn't want to slow down that much. Alright. That kind of strange. Sometimes when you trying to change lane, right? Try to speed a little more, then the car comes right up to you. Speeds down a little, and then it matches, slows down. Then, in that case, you know what? I slowed down. I slowed down to 30 miles an hour. So the car didn't want to match my speed at 30 miles an hour. Yep. So as soon as he passed, then I went over. I don't know. Some people kind of strange, you know. I'm not sure if they do that on purposely or yeah. But yeah, in those cases, I don't try to speed too much. Just slow down more. Okay, so I got picked up at 620 North Judd Street. All right, and then they're going to 1132 Bishop Street. Right, $6.17. Yeah, short ride. All right. So here we go. Making a left turn right over here on Palama Street. Yeah, right here, School Street intersection, and just waiting on a traffic light. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, and then should be green light about now. No, okay, a little bit off. Alright, so up ahead, there's a North Quackini Street. I'm gonna make a left turn. And yeah, so over here in town, over here, this part, weather looks pretty good. Sky is partly cloudy, but white cloud. Yeah, or mostly cloudy, but white cloud. Yeah. Towards the mountain is a dark cloud. So up ahead, Lanakila Avenue, I'll make a right turn right here. Yeah, going up the mountain. Okay. And this is just street now. Yeah. Yeah, Punch Bowl Crater up ahead, right? Yeah. So okay, and yeah. Alright, so I got a pickup coming up, so I'm gonna pause. Alright, I'm in downtown. I just had to drop off, and now, oh, I got another pickup. So this one is 250 South Hotel Street. Okay, I gotta figure where that is. And then they're going to 1450 Ala Moana Boulevard, Ala Moana Center. Okay, so alright, so $8.03. Okay, so let's see. Turn left and okay, let me take a look at the route. Okay, I gotta make a left turn, so I'll wait until this car is passed by. Yeah, then it's all clear. So alright. Yeah, it's all clear. I'll make a left turn on South King Street. Right up ahead. Alright, here we go. So I'm on South King Street right now. And let's take a look. Oh, there's a car parked up ahead. So, so this car passes, and I can go over. Alright, so I'm to make a left turn on Alapai Street. Okay. Wow, traffic looks so clear, right? Okay. So up ahead, I'll make a left turn. And no bikes or anything. And potholes. Wow. Okay. Alright, so I'm on South Britannia Street. Yeah, right here's the state capital with the sun. Beautiful for change, right? Okay. I'm gonna make a left turn on Richard Street up ahead. So alright, so right here, making a left turn. Alright, so I'm gonna pause for now. Alright, I'm at Alamo Shopping Center and I just put a brake stop on my app, Rideshare app, cause just taking a quick break. Yeah. Alright, so I'm just gonna go in over here. Today's Sunday and still early, so I'm wondering if it's not too busy. Oh, hey, just taking a quick break. Right, so I got a parking. I'm gonna pause for now. All right, just got Made a quick stop. Now I'm just driving out of Alamo Shopping Center, and oh yeah, I gotta start my rideshare. Alright, so start it again. There we go. Yeah. And, oh, got an order. Wow. Okay, so where is this? Okay, 1001 Queen Street. Oh, alright. So let's take a look. Alright, 1001 Queen Street. Alright, and then they're going to 1600 Kahai Street. Okay, $15.16. Alright, so not sure where Kahai Street is, but we'll find out. Alright, so finally, right at the edge of Alamona Shopping Center, next to Nordstrom. Alright, we got green light. And we're gonna go. Yeah. So right now I'm on Waimanu Street. And so this is Queen Street. Alright. Alright. So right up ahead, I'm gonna make a left turn. Kamakea Street right here. Ah, Whole Foods. Right at the left hand side. Okay. Alright, so right here, I'm gonna make a left turn. So this will be Kamake Street. Okay, I'm making a right turn right over Halekawila Street, and I gotta pick up, so I'm gonna pause for now. Alright, I just had a drop off, and now I got another order. Alright, so I'm on Libby Street right now. Alright, so, oh yeah, there's no cars coming behind me, and I'm gonna enter Nimitz Highway over here. But, as I figured before entering Nimitz Highway, take a look at the order. 1300 Hart Street. Pickup going to 400 North Nimitz Boulevard, 5,009 cents. Alright, so now we go right over here. We enter Nimitz. Okay, I gotta go all the way to the left. Alright, let's come right afterwards. And okay, so via Camilo Road, I'm gonna make a left turn. Yeah, this is in Kalihi. It's raining, so we're under the dark clouds on this section over here. So out in Waikiki side, yeah, it's white cloud, kind of light too, so not raining up there. Over here is dark cloud, so it's raining. And then to the mountain, yeah. All right, here we go. Now, oh, okay, there's a double decker. I wonder, is that possibly coming from Pearl Harbor? Way out there? Oh yeah, so anyway, the new amendment, the Jones Act, right? So temporarily pause for next 60 days, right? Let's say that was only a few days ago. So I wonder, I mean, is this something that's going to bring Hawaii price down? Because the Jones Act, everything got to be shipped to California and then brought back here on American ship. So now, are we able to get shipping directly here from other countries? Huh? Something, I mean, like, is there going to be an immediate effect? Something like that, I would think it takes time. It's not something that you can tell by 60 days, right? Mm. Well, something wait to see. All right, so gotta make sure there's no cars on the right, and High Street right over here. I'm gonna make a right turn, and I got a pickup coming up. Okay, so yeah. All right, so I got pickup coming up on the up ahead, so I'm gonna pause for now. All right. Now I just dropped off a passenger and now I got another pickup. Airport. Ah, I gotta go all the way to the airport and then they're going to Hilton Hawaiian Village, $20.11. All right. So going to is yeah. So I'm gonna go out there and go out on the Vineyard Boulevard. Yeah. All right. So right out here, I'm gonna go out on Ala Street. Okay. So no cars and no cars. Okay. So here you go, Ala Street, and then I'm gonna make a left on. Oh wait. Oh yeah, there's a freeway entrance right up on North. No. Yeah. Okay. So instead of going Vineyard, I'm gonna go up here because there's up ahead. There's a freeway entrance. Yeah. Yep. And looking at the freeway, yeah, it looks pretty good. No traffic. Yeah. Today's Sunday. Oh yeah. There's a Uber, and then there's Lyft, right? And then I found out that in Hawaii there's also Holo Holo Rideshare. So there we go, freeway entrance. Holo Holo Rideshare. I read into it, and it says only thing is for Uber and Lyft. Like the cars need to be 15 years within. Okay, so but Holo Holo is 5 years. It's like wow. They expect you to use brand new cars. So yeah, if I'm gonna drive for Holo Holo Rideshare, then I have to buy another car, brand new. And I go, maybe later. Yeah, maybe when this car breaks down, or when I decide that it's time for a new car. Yeah, so found out, yeah, there is a Holo Holo Rideshare. Yeah, for those of you riders, if you want to ride more, get rides in more newer cars, then I'll recommend for you to get the Honolulu Rideshare app installed. Try that. Yeah, because Uber and Lyft, like as long as you got a car that's within 15 years, then you can use, as long as it's running good, and passes safety, all the paperwork. And yeah, you can use them for rideshare. So yeah, old cars, yeah, just gotta stick with the Uber and Lyft. And if you have a newer car, right, then you use them for Honolulu rideshare. But once it passes 5 years, then you gotta replace your car. You gotta get a new car because their limit is 5 years. So if you buy a car, then every 5 years you gotta change. Yeah. Alright. So I'm on the freeway and heading into the airport. Yeah, it feels like a Honolulu rideshare is like a privileged membership. Only new cars. Alright, so we'll go to the arrival section. Yeah. Alright. There you go. Alright, this is Terminal 1, and we're headed to Terminal 2. Right here. Let's take a look. Baggage claim 31. Oh, so that's the last one. Okay. Yes. Breathing. Doing some deep breath and alright. So here we go. Continuing on. Yeah, this is Terminal 2, Rogers Boulevard. Alright. Hang on. Alright, right here is a taxi stand. And the next one is Rideshare app pickup area. That's a baggage claim 18 area. But yeah, mine's 31, so last one. Okay, so alright, so this is baggage claim 18 area pickup, and we're going to the next one. So I'm gonna change lane over to the right side. Alright, this is the taxi area, and then next one, baggage claim 31. Alright, so I'm gonna pause for now. Alright, I'm at Hilton Hawaiian Village and I just dropped off. So now, where am I gonna go pick up? Okay, it says go out this way. I got another order. So yeah, they were busy at the front desk, so I had to keep moving as soon as I dropped them off. So I didn't get a chance to really look. Alright. Alright, so it says I keep going out, make a left on Kahanamoku Street right up ahead. Okay. Okay. And so, yeah, right here. Just gotta watch out for traffic because there's a lot of cars here. Okay, make a left on Kahanamoku Street. So right up ahead, I'm gonna make a left turn. Right? Okay. Then. Alright, so I'm gonna make a right turn right here, and okay. So there's no car coming, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write it down. So pickup is 73 Holo Moana Street. Okay. And then they're going to 700 Keamoku Street. Walmart. Alright. So 7,018 cents. Okay. Yeah. Alright. There we go. So right here, I'm to make a left turn, and then I'm gonna make a right turn, and I got a pickup coming up soon, so I'm gonna pause for now. All right, I'm at Walmart side of it. I just dropped off, and yeah, so I say this is my okay. I'll end the video here. Turn the app off. Okay, so that's it for the day. Right, and here we go. Yeah, I'm on Keamoku Street. Okay. Yeah, so it got cloudy again. The blue skies, a little bit of here and there disappeared. Yeah, but it's not raining. Only in Kali area, where the dark clouds are passing by. Yeah, so for now, alright, got the app turned off, and yeah, when I make a stop, then I'll end the video. Alright, so this is Makaloa Street. Yeah. And up ahead is Sheridan Street. So I make a right turn out there. Yeah. Some cars, they move very slow. Is that car trying to make a right turn or a cross? Okay, maybe the car is trying to make a cross. Oh yeah, it is. It was a car. Okay. Yeah. Well, they're all trying to go across. I guess this truck is trying to go across also. And this is a busy traffic area. Alright. Okay, finally got through. Wow. Alright. That's it for the video. So I said thanks for watching.